Yeah, yeah. Hello, people. Another episode of Kicking It with Kruz. How y'all doing this fine Saturday? Your boy Kruz back again. This song that's playing in the background is my song. I Don't Need Him. It starred my friend with me, E Dizzle. Some of y'all might not like it, but it's actually a good song. It's called I Don't Need Bitches, Bitches Need Me, Bitches Need Me, Bitches Need Me. I don't need bitches, bitches need me, bitches need me, bitches need me. Now, I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about bitches. I explained that. The difference between a woman and a bitch. Listen to the song when y'all hear it. Yeah. So, here we are again. Another episode of Kicking It with Kruz. Let me adjust this. And it fell. That is the interesting part about me, folks. I am, how can I put it? I am random in chaos. Okay. Everything I do is planned, but somewhat planned and somewhat not planned. It's a little bit different. I knew I was going to do this today, and I want to do it quick. What I'm going to be doing today is a movie review on Scary Movie 6. I know every creator and their mama doing a review on this movie. Oh, I was looking for the wrong one. I do that from time to time. I do not. I have a whole list of sound effects, but I still can't remember where the fuck they at, so I can do it timely. And once I get it right, I get it right. Most of the time, I don't. So bear with me, folks. It's just something I do. If you've been listening since, well, I've been doing this for a while. This is my first actual broadcast on YouTube. Yes, let's give a hand clap for us moving to YouTube. Let's try it again. See, that was just so bad. Okay, this is how you know this is real, and I'm real at what I do because I fuck up because I'm human. Anyway, yes, everybody and their mama's doing a review, and I'm going to do a review from an actual fan point of view. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the Wayans. I'm a fan of parody movies. I'm a fan. I love parody movies. I've watched almost every Wayans movie that's been out. I don't think I remember Septuplets. I think I watched it, but every Marlon Wayans movie I have watched. I've watched everything with Damon. I've watched everything with Keenan and Rings. I've watched everything with Marlon and Sean. I mean, everything. I've watched everything, and I am a fan. And I love the Wayans. I love the new generation of Wayans. Damon Wayans Jr. You know, he 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 doesn't have the style of his dad. He has his own style. It's actually pretty good. But like I love the Wayans. Shantae Wayans, she's awesome too. She's gonna be here in Detroit soon. I want to see her, but I gotta work, so I'm like fuck. But yeah, she's gonna be here in Detroit. And I'm like, damn, Shantae Wayans, man, I want to see her. But yeah, I love the Wayans. The Wayans is just like comedy gold, and I went to go see Scary Movie 6 yesterday, and I came late because I was at a mall out in Macomb Township, Michigan, called Project Creek. It's a mall that doesn't have a roof. It's like it's a whole mall, but there's no roof. Like there's stores, but it's outdoor friendly mall. You can bring your pets. They had music playing. It was nice. It was my day off, and I was supposed to meet someone, but she kind of just flaked on me. So, yeah, I wish I had that. Doom, 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 doom. Like I wish I had like a sound. Oh, that works. Yeah. She flaked on me, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. I still enjoyed myself by myself. I treated myself. If you follow me on my Facebook and some of my Instagram and my Snap, I have pictures of me what I was doing. I went to a nice fancy Italian restaurant, had me some nice Italian food. Was actually really good, pricey but pretty good. But I'm like, hey, I'm like, it's my day off. Took some pictures from a nice fountain, walked around, and I finally went to see Scary Movie. I was gonna go at a certain time, and it was like I got there. It was like, oh, it's 4 o'clock. Oh, don't worry about it. That's 15 minutes of previews. Fuck yeah! The guy was like, you got 4 minutes to get in there. I was like, bet. So I skipped the concessions, got to my seat. As soon as I sat down, movie was starting. I'm like, okay, perfect. That works for me. I'm good with that. Cool. I'm good with that. Previews, I don't really care. I mean, I care, but I don't really care because half the time, most of that shit I'm not gonna see anyway until I see the previews online. But then from beginning to the end, the movie was fucking hilarious. The movie, hmm, okay, I thought that was someone actually comment on this. There was just my Google just pops up and shows shit. The movie itself was hilarious from beginning to end. It's back to the same way as raunchy, profanity, violent, just and it's still it's like they make you could tell what movies they mixed in. You could just it's like you could point out what movies they was parodying, but it was like a parody of a parody because it was so self aware. It gave Deadpool vibes on how self aware it was, but that's the point. It's like that was the whole point. We know what we doing. And a lot of the jokes, you would think some of the jokes would have aged, and I'm like, oh no, the jokes aged well, and they knew how to conform to what's going on. Like, I mean, seriously, like there's some parts it's like you saw this like, huh, all right, that's interesting that they put that in there. Okay, and it's just like it's like the cast did a great job. I don't know. It was a good movie. I'm not gonna spoil nothing. Basically, everybody from all of the movies showed up, and it was like they are everybody who. Anytime someone is on the screen, it's like they steal the show because it's just like, oh, this is some silly shit. But they did incorporate a lot of the nuanced things that's going on in the world. It's just like, okay, that makes sense. And you just point out how stupid some of the things are. It's like that we as society have allowed. Uh, it was good. It's like it was like going into what you expect. I personally I wanted to be high when I seen it, but I didn't have time because my plan was to meet my friend and we'd walk around the mall and probably take an edible or hit on a weed pen, and I wanted to be high, but it was still enjoyable, and I wasn't high. I will tell y'all this though: stay until the very last credits. I actually commented on a site that was promoting the movie, and I actually put it in the comments. Stay to the end. Stay to the very last credits. And they're like, "Oh, I did." It was like, "Yeah, there's more. There's like a whole more scene that is funny as hell that you got to say. You got to see at the very because it's like two credits. There's one credit. There's one scene, and then there's another scene at the very last credit. That that was hilarious. That was just like wow. And it fits. It fits. Is a lot of good scenes. There's a lot of truths in it too. There's a lot of truths. A lot of truths. Very good to see the Wayans back in action. Um, all the references was amazing. It was it was funny. There was times where I was laughing, and the people in the audience wasn't laughing because they didn't get certain jokes. It was certain jokes you can tell that some people will not get. I'm gonna say it, suburbanites, not necessarily white people, but suburbanites. There's certain jokes that suburban people will not get. There's some jokes that you have to. If you grew up in the hood, you'd understand. It's like, oh, that's fucking hilarious. But then I like how it pokes fun. It does poke fun of suburbanites too. Like, oh, okay, yeah, that's And the actresses, I have to admit, the actress they got to play Cindy's daughter is very attractive. I'm like, shit, where they get her from? Like, there's certain scenes that you look at her, she's like, ooh, shit. But it's hilarious. It's actually really really good. Uh, I was so many references. It's like I couldn't count how many references in the movie and how many celebrity cameos. It was just like, uh, and I have to admit the way they was killing people was actually pretty creative. Like, oh, that's okay, that's an interesting way to kill someone, huh? And then there's this one scene that I was just like, wow, that I was laughing my ass off the whole scene. It's just like, there's no way. I'm not gonna give it away what it is, but there's a scene with Marlon that it is random and it's awesome at the same time because it's like you wouldn't even think they would do that. You wouldn't think. I was like, hell no. It's great. It's great. I'd probably watch it again, but I probably watch it again high. Yeah, I probably want to get high and watch it. That's probably what I want to do. That's I don't know. I might actually do that, but I probably will check out He-Man 2, Masters of the Universe. I look. I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw the trailer for it, I was not impressed. The CGI looked trash. I just like now the next trailer that came out looked it better. It looked it better. It's like, okay, maybe I might give it a shot. A lot of people are pissed that Skeletor's voice is not the same voice from the show. His voice is too deep, and people are kind of upset about that. But I mean, it's a movie. Things gonna have to change, you know. I do recommend go see Scary Movie 6. Like I said, I've seen all of them. I've seen all the. Now, I will tell you, it is a lot better than Scary Movie 4 and Scary Movie 5. 4 was just all over the fucking place. It's just like, at one point, it's just like, oh, this is stupid. But then again, it was the same people that was behind Leslie Nielsen's group. But, you know, he's trying to make Scary Movie like Naked Gun, which to his credit, it was not a nice attempt, but it wasn't the same Wayne's flavor. You could tell with the Waynes, they don't mind showing certain things. They don't mind showing nudity. They don't mind with over the top sexual references. They do not mind that. They do not mind making people like feel a little uncomfortable. Not shout out to the group that they tried. They tried to make a good parody movie. Speaking of parody, like Naked Gun that came out, the remake of Naked Gun earlier this year, or was it last year? But I think recently it came out. That was good too. I'm like, that's a good parody movie. That's good too. We need more parody movies. We need more comedy movies that poke fun at the stupidity of the world right now. Because it's like everything is so like. Hold on, let me clap that up for everybody. Yeah, look at that. I'm just fucking around. I gotta write a list of this shit so I know what is what. But seriously, we need movies like that to make us laugh, to make us forget about the world. We need to go and just laugh at some silly shit. Hey, look, there's a pair of balls on the screen. What the fuck? Someone makes a joke about I think some people will probably get offended about, oh, you're making fun of drug use and drug dependency. Well, some of y'all motherfuckers need drugs just to function, so I understand. But as we're ending on the Spreaker app, you can't see it. The Spreaker app is what my podcast is actually on, where people can listen to me and hear me. I'm still going to be live on YouTube for a little bit longer, but on Spreaker, y'all have a good one. Thank you for kicking it with Kruz this Saturday. Go see Scary Movie 6. Peace. Okay, so now we're back to you guys. Probably gonna go for a couple more minutes. I usually do this for, like I said, when I first did the promo, I usually do this for about an hour, 15 minutes to an hour, depends on what I'm feeling. I got my point across today about going to see the movie, and I hope you guys actually go see it. Like I said, visually, it's actually really good. It's funny to see certain actors actually poke fun at their own movie. When you watch the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. Certain actors, it's just like, like I love a certain act. Like in Scary Movie 6, there's certain people who make appearances who literally just like you could tell they did it for the shits and giggles. Like this person could be like a real serious actor and then show up in a Wayne's movie and just can be a complete silly fuck. It's just yes, I love this. It was just like because it's like it shows that like actors can be versatile. You don't just have to be you don't have to be just like serious all the time and winning Oscars or getting nominated for Oscars. You can show up in a parody movie and be a complete silly asshole and enjoy it. But then like it's just it was good. It was good. Same thing with the Wayans. They can be serious too. They can be like if you haven't checked out there's at one point Marlon had a whole stint on Netflix, which I know a lot of y'all are canceling Netflix because that bullshit verdict thing with Michael Jackson, which is fucking dumb. I'm gonna still cancel my subscription to Netflix because I only watch it for like 3 shows. But like seriously, that's just like I'm not even gonna talk about that dumbass documentary, bringing up old shit that happened 20 years ago, and the man was innocent. But the fact that these fuckers are pulling up because the Michael movie is still killing, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm back to what I was saying. Marlon had a nice little stint on Netflix. He had movies after movies. Around the time he had like Septuplets. He had there's a show called there was a movie. He had the Marlon Show. The intro is funny as hell. Marlon. It's funny as hell. And he had a movie called Naked. Now, is exactly what you think it is. He's about to get married, and he wakes up in an elevator naked. And he has to figure out why is he naked? Why is he in the elevator? And it has like a little Groundhog Day scenario where the day he keeps getting killed, and the day keeps repeating himself until he figures out the story. It's actually really good. Marlon Wayans is actually a really underrated actor on this one. Um, also, else one your content is all right. I guess that means I need to end like a bitch. So y'all be good. Thank y'all for kicking in with Kruz. 18 minutes. Not bad. All right. Thank y'all for kicking in with Kruz. I'm out. Y'all know my social media is Kriskruz or everything. KRISKRUZ. Hit me up on everything. Thank y'all for kicking it.